Oh, hell no!
If he wanted you out of there, he'd go do it himself on feet by himself.
That I actually use the power of friendship. LeBron has towards
Imagine giving 6 years of your prime to a franchise, turning them into contenders, and then finding out you were basically pushed out the door. That's exactly what happened to Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Y'all remember Lob City? It was probably, if not the most fun team to watch, where these guys were literally playing NBA Jam. Posters, alleys, windmills, you name it. The Clippers team had it, although they never got a championship out of it. Before Chris Paul got there, the Clippers were basically the little brothers of LA. I mean, they kind of still are, but when he arrived, everything changed. Boy, that team was fun as hell to watch. And the leader of the team was none other than Mr. CP3 himself, Chris Paul. As if the Los Angeles Clippers let go of Chris Paul for some stupid reason. We're going to get into the video. But they not only just let him go, they did him dirty, in my opinion. And nobody's talking about it. What's up, y'all? It's me again. Welcome to another LXD NBA video. You know, I got my first vid out the way. The link is in the description of me talking about Tatum and Brown and how everybody's, but link will be in the description for that video. And I kind of feel warmed up for this YouTube thing. I think might be my calling to do this. I'm looking to have a lot of fun doing it, but, let's cut the yapping and get to the video. So you like and subscribe, more content on the way. I'm going to try my hardest to upload as much as I can for y'all, as much as I can. But before the CP0 rings nickname or cutting the lead down to 42, he was the lead and man on the mission on one of the most fun teams to ever be assembled and I've ever watched in my lifetime. They had CP3, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, JJ Redick, Jamal Crawford, Matt Barnes, Karen Butler, consistent playoff team. Yes, they got to the playoffs for, a long amount of time they played, but they never been to the finals and only went to the Western Conference Finals one time. On December 3rd of last year, after the Clippers lost to the Miami Heat, in my opinion, a bombshell announcement was made saying Chris Paul got sent home and he's no longer on the team, which is sick. But enough for the documentary talk. What the hell happened? Having some success with his other teams, the Rockets, Thunder, and even a finals appearance with the Suns, which he should still be on that team, in my opinion. Why the Clippers just blatantly disrespect CP3 by cutting him loose like he was a player who never deserved a shot? After he signed with them on a one-year vet deal, he basically announced it was his last season. He was getting his farewell tour. Perfect team, perfect time. Why not have a farewell tour? Being one of the top point guards to ever play basketball, right? It's wrong. And you want to know what I think? I think Ty Lue's behind all of this. Not just Ty Lue, but the, management as well, the higher-ups. With the front office having some say-so as well. In my opinion, this move pretty much confirms Ty Lue lost the locker room. When you have an organization that's basically allergic to taking accountability, you have a disaster every single time. No, you have the current Clippers. Now you have the current Clippers basically in shambles. Kawhi basically bringing no hope to the door for their playoff chances in the most funniest way possible. They at the time of this recording, they're 30-31 and the 9th seed of the Western Conference. They fighting for that playing spot, fighting for it. But let's say they fell out of playing or not even making at all. There's no good spots for them this year in the draft. They gotta pay Kawhi a staggering $50 million next year. They traded away Zubac to Indiana. Harden just left, and it's just all over the place. And it adds to that stigma of the Clippers. Even with some of the crazy stuff that comes out of Stephen A's mouth, I kind of agree with his take on this. Now, I'm not saying he should have been the starting point guard, but damn, LA, Let bro be a player's coach or something. He could teach the young guys or two. I mean, it's not like he isn't one of the greatest point guards to ever live, right? Not to them, I guess. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoyed. More content for sure coming soon. Starting to get, used to making videos, editing, and coming up with ideas. And if y'all have any ideas, put them in the comments. That'd be greatly appreciated. But I'm out, man.